Europe, Britain, or everybody. Because no tripangoya kuchema gamba redu Morgan Tsvangirai, and we have seen how ZANU-PF has tried to engage a lot of engagement into this process of Morgan Tsvangirai. One other thing was like abusing the mother of Tsvangirai, feeding her, pampering her with wrong information, and then it ended up all confused. And I'm hating the way people are mocking the old woman. I've like seen people putting images of her, putting her with the image of a gorilla, and also that people are like having a hatred towards that, and this is on a funeral. And I have seen an audio, I have heard an audio of this guy who was saying that Muzuri, you are being childish in the influence which you are doing. Can you act as an adult? And then this video was also saying, this audio was saying that why Chamisa on himself, he has got a lot of pull, he has got a lot of magnet, is more charged to magnetize Zimbabweans. Many youth, many Zimbabweans, they are looking towards Chamisa. So munane bora netrimbo ndi Chamisa. But well, coming to that again, within the MDC, some functions who are looking to say they want leadership in MDC. These people are the ones who are causing problem, because they think they can also penetrate to be leaders in the confusion. So, but tese vanhu vese vama-followers vasinabasa ne-leadership isu tinongotarisa kuti Chamisa kandi ataitaura nekare kuti Tsvangirai ngaangope Chamisa matombo tichingodaro all the way. And it's not kuti zvasaita izvi takuti Chamisa, but kuna Chamisa tongoti Chamisa nga inonzi let it go. If it is yours, it will fly back. Pakadari papa, because mocking yandaona ichitwa mai Tsvangirai nevanhu. So pama Facebook, that mocking was not quite good. It was like anyone anoona mai mbuya Tsvangirai anogona kungomutema nedombo, nevanhu vanogona kuvatema nedombo. Zvandaona zvacho zvandaona, it was not good at all. Mbuya Tsvangirai vari watoro honest. And then pane zviri kutaurwa kunzi mbuya Tsvangirai havana kuzvara Tsvangirai. Is not a biological mother of Morgan Tsvangirai. So hey, zvacho so zvitongobuda zvichidaro. So and then vokuti mukadzi asingadiwi naTsvangirai chaiye, mukadzi asingadiwi anonzi uya ainzirokadi aripo, ndiye ari kumusoro kwebox akagara ikoko, ari kuiswa nevaridzi wemusha, varidzi vekwana Tsvangirai vese kuti vatore bondo kana kuti munin'ina wa Susan Tsvangirai akashaya uyu ndiye kanga ari mudzimai waTsvangirai, ndiye atingatoti kudai vatora bondo ikoko waisa ipapo, kana kutora uyu mukadzi akachata naTsvangirai. So zvinhu izvi ikokasi neconfusion. Hamene kuti Derek anoti china Derek unoti chiwo nezvizvi, tine basa rekutaura nezvinhu izvi here zika tinofanira kutaura zvimwe zvinhu, but zimbotaura tinzwe kufunga kwako.
It would have been much better if these things could be in-house, could be discussed within the family. But obviously Morgan was a public figure, and so it's just that just because he was a public figure, you will find whatever is happening in that family is in the public domain. But when you think about an average African family, Zimbabwean family, you will find these things are not unique to the Tsvangirai family. These are things which happen in most families. And I was just saying earlier on to some friends that, mukanetsana zviya nditi manetsana in a family, most of the time what then happens is vanozokubatra either paunochata kana kuti parufu. Have you noticed that? That's because it's I think maybe because we lack communication as families, but you'll find good families normally chero pakaitwa muchato chaipo parogona kuita vamwe mainini kana kuti tete kana kuti vamwe baba munini vanotozikama kuti vakasvika pane zvichaitika ipapa
nedzimwe hama dzaunga usingambozivi upenyu hwako unodziona musiwo kuti kuyu hama dzandisambointroducwa dzandisingambozivi sezvavangoitawo pawatsvangirai nevaningina watsvangirai tasingambowazivi
kana vana vake and all that. So you begin to see most of these people, and then some of the family issues. There's no family without issues, right? We all have issues.
Let me just hold you there. Panema viewers up. Director Pfuma, you can view on my wall this live press conference Facebook, or you can view on Director Pfuma's wall. It's a double impact there. The angles of the cameras changes. So, so angles of the cameras change. So we are on there. So you either choose
that tripod.
So you can either choose
because Yako it's a bit official. Professional. Yangu manje inoshifta saka tinogona kutozoona hari dzako ngatimbotara nevanhu panapa. Then my sister, how are you? And Ignatius
kudereke kuna Lester ndeviko mudhara wangu Lester umsipa we have got Farai mudhara Jabulo and and vamwe maviewers anenge ari kuona apa asina kusova saka ndio nyaya yatinyanyotaura ende zvenyaya yatanzwa futi iyoyo nyaya yatanzwa yekuti iko Tsvangirai na Elizabeth murukadzi waTsvangirai havafanira kunge vari kumariro ikoko nekuti mbuya Tsvangirai vanozvisunga ende vakomana inini miromo yewakura iwire pasi because mugabe chaicha akati munanga agwa uyu ndini ndakamuisa ipapo ndomuisa mangwana chaiye miromo yewakuru munofanira kuiteerewa ndomuisa mangwana chaiye akabva atomuisa mangwana acho ndinomudonedza vanhu vakuru kana vachitaura so unofanira kuvateerera zvavandaura saka zvinhu zvakataurwa nambuya paya takufanira kuita safeguard kuna mbuya saka apa manje pakuda kuti cowardness or bravery parufu poendwa paatendwa kana paatendwa paruda care anofanira kumonita ambuya kuti life yambuya iri kufamba sei nekuva consult kuti no zvamainyeberwa nekuti zvakaitika ndoda kukuudzai. I want to tell you the truth. What happened was like Elizabeth went to visit Tsvangirai. And this is the truth. I'm telling you. Elizabeth went to visit Tsvangirai in South Africa. So when she went there, there were wills which were being written. And these wills were being written and they were asked Tsvangirai to sign and the wife of Tsvangirai to sign. And the wife of Tsvangirai said, no. Why do you want to do this? Tsvangirai ari kupombwa what had happened is, because of the cancer, it can be monitored by the doctors, and they can tell the exact date. Because of they can see the progress of the cancer in the body, and they can tell that this you have 3 days, or this you have 6 months to live. We have seen it even in England, when many people have they got cancer, they could go live and they will be told if they like to hear, so that they can prepare themselves. So it happened that to Morgan Tsvangirai, he was given a date of the cancer that it had metastasized, it had gone all over the body, and then he was given even the rate at how it was developing, how it was affecting him. So it was given so that he could prepare his inheritance for his children, his wills, everything. Yeah. So when that time came for him when everyone was invited to the host of the family, they were told this. And Elizabeth was not agreeing with some things. The only person who could stop these things to happen, especially when they wanted to evacuate her from the house and every other properties, Elizabeth didn't. The only person who could help her was a lawyer, and the only lawyer who could help Elizabeth. Who do you think? Who do you think is the nearest lawyer to help Elizabeth? Which one is? Advocate Chamisa. Handive rema lawyers are to represent one wezani kozvino. Lawyer are to represent Chombo ndiani. Lawyer are to represent vamwe vese vamwe. Handinoziva kuti Job ari ku represent one. Madhuku ari ku represent one. Biti ari ku represent one. Advocate Chamisa. Vakabva vafonerwa na Elizabeth, ndo nyaya iri kuno. Zvikanzi nyaya idzi hadziti kutaura pafoni, dzinoonekwa dzimwe nyaya idzi saka toya muchiona kuti kana president kana ani achida kutaura nemumwe president havatauri pafoni, because zvinotapwa neuyo anonzi WikiLeaks. Munoiziva intelligence yataitaura yekuti rigging technology yakauya. Alright, and okay, bata kondozoedzera. Good. Okay. Right. Yeah.
Uri kutaura maconspiracy here kana kuti uri kutaura zvaunoziva?
No, ndikutaura zvandoziva. Ndafonerwa, ndakafonerwa foni nezuro, ndikanzi mimi ndikudze guwa riripo, tinyatsokudze ubva wanzwisise. Saka ndikutaura zviripo kana mukabvunza Chamisa wacho anokudza kuti this is what happened.
Do you know kuti sometimes
chimi handipedze kana isiri conspiracy. Eliza ndobva aflyer kuenda kuZimbabwe kunoona Chamisa nenyaya iyoyi. Unogonzwa, aenda kuZimbabwe anoona Chamisa achitaura nenyaya. Elizabeth akaonekwa kuZimbabwe ana Chamisa nedzimwe hama nevasikana vebasa nechichi, kanzi foni vari vese kunoko, asi baba vari kurwara uko. Unogonzwa, asi zvaidiscusswa havazivi kuti chii chaidiscusswa. Paidiscusswa kunzi mudzuri asainiswa futi naTsvangirai nokuti nokuti papaiswa mapompa sekuti mukadzi ari kuhura na Chamisa mudzuri, zvikanzi chibva wasaina watova back iwe wava futi vice president, obva wepairisaina akabva anzi uya nebepa usaine, ndobva asaina mudzuri, ndo bepa rakauya achitaura naro achiti ndasaina inini. Zvese zviri kuunzwa kuna Chamisa namai Elizabeth mune zvakanaka kuti musangano waparara. Zvakuitwa nehama dzaTsvangirai hazvina kunaka.
Do you know what is unfortunate?
Yes, yeah.
Kuti Tsvangirai anovigwa rini? Tuesday handine? Anovigwa neTuesday kuBoera.
Aiwa.
I think.
Ari kuigwa Monday.
I think that was changed Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyway, the point I'm trying to put across in the instead of talking about the legacy, Morgan, there is so much that has been fed into the public domain, and most of which is not even coming straight from the horse's mouth. It's coming from people. That's why I'm saying these conspiracy theories. So
what about the wait, conspiracy theory? Yava conspiracy theory kana tichitaura kuti Elizabeth haasi kuhura naChamisa nyaya yavaisanganira yanga yakadai, kasi ko iyo yekuti Elizabeth naChamisa vari kuhura vakadai haisi conspiracy theory futi here? Haisi conspiracy theory futi here iri kuiswa neZanu PF?
Right.
Yeah.
We don't know that, unless if it's coming from, depending on the source. That's why I'm saying it's so. How can I put it? Like, well, look, we are still mourning Morgan Tsvangirai. He's not yet been buried, but so much has happened in the days leading to his death, and also so much is happening even now. We are seeing a lot of drama, and even journalists, they are focusing on what? They are focusing on the little tidbits that are coming from people like Mbuya Tsvangirai. And those are the things which are capturing the attention. If Lynn wants to know what we're talking about, basically we are talking about Morgan Tsvangirai's legacy, but basically the politics back home. And today I attended a function, a memorial in London here, and William attended. Yesterday you were at the...
I was, good, very good. This is one thing which is very important. Yesterday I attended the memorial of Tsvangirai at the Zimbabwe VG, London Embassy. And there was a lot of people from the MDC, from other organizations. And, there was also another planned memorial, which was supposed to be done in London, southeast London, by the name Brumley. And then Derek had told me that he is coming to Brumley on Sunday to attend the memorial of Tsvangirai. So in UK, so I want to say this, in UK, there are these functions again. I was very angry when Derek told me something that, because when I was at the London, they told me that at the Memorial of London Saturday, they told me that one of Brumley, it might be cancelled because the venue is very small. What, and it is being attended at a hotel. So it made other people who had donations, even white people, who had donations to give to MDC for the burial of Tsvangirai, who were supposed to come in at Brumley as well to aid. Okay, I invite you. Oh, this one, Alfred King. Okay, I invite you, aid you, so that we'll be more here. I've invited you. He comes by himself. So what happened that? So these guys, they told me.
So do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait. So these guys, they said. So they were saying this thing is no longer going to be active of Sunday. And then I tried to tell Derek, and Derek said, no. How could someone, we have organized those things for Sunday, so we can do fundraising, and it was done through another process. So Derek came today. What happened? They tell us what happened today at the fundraising at the memorial of Tsvangirai, where you attended today, Sunday. Yes.
So basically, what happened there is just the people that attended, they were giving, most of them were giving their own testimonies of what Morgan meant to them. Some of them who have met Morgan. So basically, it was about the life of Morgan Tsvangirai, which we were celebrating. So that's what I'm trying to get at is that. So instead of people just focusing on hearsay and who said this and who said that, and what it means for this and what it means for that, yes.
Where's the charger?
Ask him.
She doesn't know.
There's a lot of charges, please. Yeah, busy live. Thank you. All right, go on. Yeah.
Right. So I think the main focus there was just the life of Morgan and what it meant to some of the people who attended, some who have met him personally, they were expressing their gratitude that he was someone who was approachable, someone they could talk to, someone who wanted to mix with the public. The bodyguards had a hard time keeping up with him because sometimes he would just disappear and he would just sit with some elders. And so those are the things which I was hoping would happen, especially before he is even buried. Why can't we talk about legacy, Morgan, instead of focusing on this one said that, this one said this? We know these things happen in families, like I said earlier. They happen in families. Each family, Abana family, seen these things happening. Especially for my weddings, you'll get things like this. Pami Chato, you'll get things like this. You'll get family fights.
Derek, one thing also, wait. There was somebody who wanted to connect there. I tried to connect him, but I don't know if you fell down. It's your problem. I think if you want to reconnect, you can connect on my phone here, on my on my Facebook, or you can go to Derek Tapfuma Facebook. Yeah. He's using an iPhone 8 there, and I'm using a Samsung 8. So,
excuse me,
the one which
that's an iPhone X.
That's an iPhone X, yeah, an iPhone X.
Point of correction.
So that one is more, I think, more convenient than this Kamtarek or Samsung. Not Samsung. So one thing which I want to say is, there is Linda Anyora Panapokuti. It's confirmed she was with Chamisa. Inga Hana Kuramba. She was in Zim Nae Ati. She was just business. I conspiracy. Business Racho. Business Racho. Business Racho. Business Racho.
Oh, you need to press here. Yeah. That's why it's easier. Just use your hand. Forget that thing.
Yeah. Okay. I know. It's all right because balance here. Yeah. It's like, but I guess now yes. Somebody this one. Right. So yeah.
It's on you.
Okay. Yeah. So so you were saying conspiracy. And yet Linda is confirming that she has seen it, and they were there doing business. And then me, I was talking about that business, what was being said there. You see, so it's not conspiracy. It's actually the right thing, level. You see, so people come there and yeah. Atozedzera sauti nezvimwe zvakafanira atataroti tozedzera sauti ka zvokuti iwo kana tuta forensics kuti munhu afa. We want to see kuti matsoka afamba akare nekuona kuti abhutsi ndedzekunyebera matsoka aiswa paanga rekudisguise bhutsi munhu chaichai afamba akadai because tikuona nepressure kuti zvakadai banga rakabaya ndakabatwa chirudzwa ine ruoko rwekuleft or right zvimwe zvitozedzera asi taona zvimwe zvinhu
colleagues mapedza here ndo question yangu here mapedza here legacy ya Morgan
Linda wakumuita nyasha wemufesi wake akafawa nyasha was doing business kiki. I got the video yesterday, Liz. Okay, there are people answering or whatever talking there, but they are confirming Kuti. They are confirming that it's not a conspiracy theory. So I should have finished saying everything, what was being said there, and all the things, because I had this information very clear.
Saka akaitwa interview.
Hapana interview akaitwa zvinhu zvinotozikanwa kwa MDC kuti aiona Chamisa nenyaya ya Tsvangirai akanga asisina pa Tsvangirai pakangwa pfungwa dzemunhu arwarisa munodziwa kuti dzine dzakaita sei. Handiti muri kuona dzekuti munhu arwarisa kuti handisida kumuona uyu ndisiye ndidzokerere kuZimbabwe pamainzwa kunzi passport ya Tsvangirai yabva yatorwa yachengetwa. Hazvoti ndiyeriza aitora passport aichengeta. Kana Tsvangirai ati ndipei passport yangu ndiende kuZimbabwe ndibude muno ndinogadzisa zvinhu. Ndinodai. Kuti ndoda kuenda kune imwe nyika. Asi vanhu vachizoona kuti asi vari kutaura asi avasiri vaTsvangirai vari kutaura. Uri kuona nyaya yanga iripo. Saka asi maconspiracy theory zvinhu zvaiitika pakugwara apa zvinenge zviripo pakatonzi kubuda matext message nemaaudio achitepwa tichanzwa achitaura kuti ndipe passport yangu vanhu vakati and what happened is pakazochaiva Tsvangirai vakazochaiva nehunger strike vakuti hunger strike kuti handisida kudya because muri kundidzvanyirira chichi and munhu akanga Elizabeth anofanwa kupuwa maruwa ake akachengeta vaTsvangirai kusvika mazuva ekupedzisira ari obedient wife kubva nguva yese zvinhu zvaitotangofukira kuti mukadzi uyu achazodai mukadzi achazodai but she had been obedient navaTsvangirai since pani pavakambonzwa kunzi Elizabeth azobatana nauyu azodai here zvamunonzwa navamwe mai vaya vaizviti ndiri mrs ndiri first lady vaya mawaziva vaya vaiti ndiri first lady tunhu twawaiita mudhara wangu twawaiita baba vaya varipo mudhara wangu vachitaura kuti kumba uku ndozvandinoitwawo inini kumba uku mai vaya vaiita twakawanda kasa makambonzwa here kunzi mai Tsvangirai vazodai vazonzwa nabusinessman wangu vazodai hamuna kumbonzwa kunze kwekuti chamisa ndipasta muda kune chamisa anogona kuwana kwemudhisi kune mabhebhi wako mana ndinokuudzaiwo kana vamusingazivi pari papa kwemudhisi kune mabhebhi kana Tsvangirai chaiwo vaiona umwe kamukamana kavakabuda nakubhura kainzi kakaitswa pamiri kaika kunaka kwacho zvinhu zviri kuti mdc kune mabhebhi ekuti chamisa hangaonekwe achiti hunzva pana Elizabeth waTsvangirai why nemabhebhi akazara kwemdc hama ndoda kunokudzai kwemdc kwakabata ndokune tuma young twese takazviona katuma small house everything kwakamanga saka imi motaura chamisa mukuru wadzo ari kutofocus kunzi achaita president nekudiwa kwaonetwa kana ukanzi uri president toziva kaizvo isu katiri mapresident
legacy yamogeni ichataurwa rini ichataurwa rini manje legacy because vanhu vari ngoconcentrata nemakuhwa nemaconspiracy asiri maconspiracy makuu asiri makuu
saka what do you mean by legacy yo ta 1 2 3 4 5 right
chii chakaita Morgan for the Zimbabwe inda ari kuchemwa the way that ari kuchemiwa nevanhu inda vanhu vari kuita memorial the way people are doing memorials. Why are they? What did he do for democracy in Zimbabwe? Those ruled out. That's what they should be discussing instead of focus on with the Elizabeth azoita so.
Right.
Chamisa
right. Toenda ipapo. Vanhu tine zvinhu zviviri zvatinazvo. Tine ma-elections atakatarisana nawo. Ma-elections atakatarisana nawo tanga tichifunga kudai tisina kupindwa nerufuru. Tanga tichifunga kuti sawe panyanga, tanga tichiona sawe wachibvumburudza nekuti papasina mugaba. Nekuti baba Juko wakambotaura paya vakatiko munangagwa kana azwa panyanga hakwanisi kuenderana sawe. Because sawe anotodona chete nasawe. Saka zvese zvekuti kwanzi tatongoona kuti democracy yabva yauya ndozvikuchema vanhu kuti Tsvangirai ndiye akakwanisa kuunganidza vanhu kuti abatwe iri rekuti nanhasi tikungotaura tichiti democracy tichichinja maitiro tichididi. Saka ma-elections anga akuuya anga abatana nekuti Tsvangirai akubvisa Mnangagwa. Takataona iye kutanga phase 1, phase 2 tataona kuti ZANU-PF yaenda manje. Tobva tanzi chikwa Tsvangirai hapo papedza kunzi chikwa papa kunzi futi leadership yacho iurayai musoro. Zvino vakomana vanhu vechinja tiri kunyatsoziva mawanzwa nhasi paya pawangu wakamira pagroup painonzi house iya Harvest House. Mawanzwa zvawangu vachitaura Nelson Chamisa, vanhu Nelson Chamisa. Inse kuti wataura nezvaTsvangirai vanhu vakamirira coffin iri kuyasa vanhu vari kudaidzira kwese Nelson Chamisa vachitaura ndoshaya kuti ko zviri kureveini. It was just a group of people vachiita. But kune ma-conspiracy theory anotaurwa ana Chamisa Kuti Chamisa ari pa polytechnic kuti azoine SRC akazoina. Anziko pane vapfana vaikambinawo naye. Zvino Chamisa anzi akagara akangwarirawo kare ndobva atora chi vanhu vaikambina waya kubva agadzira maflyers ake anzi akaiswa ari vakomana vari padhuze nadongo vamwe vari padhuze namunangagwa maflyers ndobva anamirwa college yose vanokati kwezvo uri muzano uri kurwisana naChamisa muzano uyu munhu itsotsi zimusiyaiwo zvakazara college yese zviya kuti unokambina kuSRC zviyache kwadzi vadaro vanhu vaya havana kuzomboina zvikuti aiwa handisirini handizivi aisa mapepa media yatopika kare vanhu vese vapika vanzi musiye mutsotsi Chamisa ndobva avoterwa mvaita SRC president papolytechnic zvinhu zvamatheory andandichidzwawo nevanhu mafunga anoinzwa ndichati ndo zvakaitika hameno aiwa papolytechnic naChamisa tiudzei kana tichinyepa
Okay.
See, so legacy ya Tsvangirai ndo yairi kuita kuti vanhu vacheme. Ndakaona mumwe achichema wachidonha pasi kuti sawe chete. Saka legacy ya Tsvangirai legacy ya Tsvangirai iri kuya pakuti akaurayiwa anditoona haana kungoita like a natural death. Akaurayiwa ende ndoda kutaura futi kuti Tsvangirai kupe vice president vanga vari vice prime minister Mutambara anofanwa kuzvitarisa futi anofanwa kuenda ku clinic achinodiagnoswa Mutambara. After ndakambomuudza musi unono ndikati mudhara wakamwatina Mugabe kaiwe unofanwa kugara uri kupi akaseka zvikanzi watanga intelligence dzako futi chinyangadza ndakaona uchitaura zvema-elections rigging ndikati mudhara unofanwa kungoita ma-check-up akasimba iwewe because kupe akarwara necancer. Ndinoda kuudzai manje vanhu vanenge vasingazivi zvinhu izvi asi vachiziva kuti zvakaitika. Kupe akarwara necancer tese toziva zvikanzi awanikwa nebreast cancer. Kupe akatanga kugera musoro akatanga kuitwa ma-check-up akatanga kuitwa chemotherapy. Ndo pakabatawo Tsvangiraiwo futi ipapo asi haana kuzviona aingondirwadziwa nemudumbu. Uri kuona vakagadzirwa wese wakasimaiwa vakamwaiwa cancer vese. Mutambara anofanwa kuzvitarisa vakamwaiwa wese. Kupe akabva amhanya kuSouth Africa nguva iripo ndobva yanopiswa cancer ndobva zvabviswa zvimapoison zveshe zvabudiswa. Kupe iko nezvaari papa akasimba. She is a victor akawina cancer fight. Kupe chaiwe munozviziva mese kana vamusingazvizivi. Tsvangirai akazoenda akanonoka mbichana asi zvafararira mbichana akatanga kuitwa matreatment ake but kudai akaenda mazuva akupi but unenge uchizive chii ndo zvakaitika izvo vanhu we tikutaura uroyi uyu kana vamusingauzivi takutaurawo isusu handiti mugona. Saka legacy yaTsvangirai ndeyekuti akaurayiwa. Tsvangirai akangofanana nemunhu akaurayiwa nebullet kunze nepfuti so kana munhu aurayiwa nebhombu ndo zvakangoitwa. Mugabe naye mambomunzwawo achibatawo maoko kwaTsvangirai naye wedu iye kublue house uku kwamboonekwa here kuchinzi vaMugabe vari kubata maoko semunhu waiwo president waTsvangirai vari prime minister wavo. Handina kumboona ndaedza kutsvaga matwitter kuti vaMugabe havasati vavhurawo twitter here. Hamusati bona asati avhurirawo vaMugabe twitter naye mwana tongobvunzwa naye bona asati avhurirawo vaMugabe twitter here naye because munhu saka taingorambawo kuti hatichadi kutongwa nemadhara haana twitter mudhara waya nekuti taitifa kumuona wanyorawo kuti nematambudziko Tsvangirai nekuti anyatsobudisa uroyi hwake kuti ndiye chaichaya kana atadza kunyorerawo twitter chaya kuti kana pana amboonawo vhidhiyo Mugabe ari kublue roof blue house inonzi blue roof ka house hatida kumboona blue roof ichitaura condolences isu pamwe takuda kuti pamwe mangwana mamboona Grace Mugabe achitaurawo condolences here pamwe Grace Mugabe handisi kuzvinzwisisa ino mani Ameno not chigo na zochama.
Well, he's been Asatamona since he left office, or since he was forced to leave office. So I don't know.
T. Yeah. All right, it's all right.
All right, so we don't know unless we hear. I think this has been mostly the problem in our politics, or in the way that we do our things, because we, like, if you look at Mugabe, for example, how many interviews did he actually do with the media, besides maybe Kwaninga Ijekwa? I think I remember one, yes, CNN Yagaita, na that lady Amanpo.
Yeah, Amanpo.
Yeah, Amanpo. Then the South African one, where that boy Anonzan. Tembo.
Oh, mfana wewe, mwana wa Oliver Tembo. Not Oliver Tambo, mwana wa Susulu.
Yeah.
Mwana wa Susulu.
That boy.
Yeah.
So that was that. And then, you can actually count them. But I think in the early 80s, late 70s, there were quite a number of interviews. Then most of the things that we now talk about, it is mostly what people are saying, not what the actual person we're talking about is saying. So, for example, we can talk about Chamisa, but mostly it's not what Chamisa has actually said, but it's what people are saying that he has actually said. So I think the Roma meal, the Roma mongering is quite a big issue. Saga, in the case of Mugabe, we don't know. But uchanza vanhu vakutoburitsa WhatsApp zvakutotendera kuti Mugabe ataura zvakati pamanenge asina kana kutombotaura. But togona kungotanga kutaipa zvozvo, totaipa WhatsApp kototenderera Mugabe ataura zvakati.
Judah, Shepherd Judah, Gandanga, Shepherd Judah. We are Papa Life tone up, Isa. Together. Shepherd Judah. We are Pati Tonu to
Doctor Zagawanda
Doctor tudautara nezve Bitcoin technology, Bitcoin mari yakamira sei chamakonde Derek anoinzwisisa
kupa introduction yacho
atoya kuno kwandiri kuno kuti azondipinza mu system ye Bitcoin
andisi kukupinza mu
ndofa kupinda ndega andofa kutanga ndanzwa zvakamira sei ndakaona mumwe munhu akauya ne1 tsoka akapuwa 700 pounds
ukaita zvokupinzwa
unozochema nemunhu
unenge wapinda pyramid scheme and let me explain this to you chinhu chiya chinonzi Bitcoin anditi think of the internet payakatanga anditi when the internet started mostly it was the gigs. I can carry on, but I wanted you to understand it. Right. So here's the thing about Bitcoin. Sorry. So Bitcoin, if you think of it as the internet, when the internet started, it was mostly the geeks who could understand it, and they were using this language, the internet protocol, HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol. They were using all those terms, and also you needed to be quite technical to even send an email. So you had to understand a bit of programming. You had to understand programming to be able to actually send a message. Okay, but now we can just swipe with our finger to send an email. Okay, so that's an improvement. The user interface has improved. There was a time when it was just text. Okay, you had to know the programming language, which in a text. So that was the internet. But now we can just swipe. We can just two sugars. We can just swipe. We can just swipe left or we swipe right and all that. Yes, please. A bit of milk. Right. Rumbo bigirwa tea pana. Saka charger yako iri kupi iri.
Ndapedza charger.
Okay. Sorry. Right. Saka nyaya Bitcoin ka. Ndekuti like now it's almost like it's at the starting stages of the internet. It's like when the internet started and it.
Yeah.
A lot of people could not understand how to even send an email, but now you can just swipe.
Yes.
So it was not the past stage. If you try to explain it, if you try to explain the Bitcoin, the actual protocol, you are going to face a difficult time, because first of all, the word Bitcoin itself is misleading because it says Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So it's as if you're saying it's a physical coin, but actually it's not a physical coin. It's a digital coin. Okay. But we also have digital money. Like now, you've got your banking app on your phone. You can do banking on your phone. So that's that money which is in your bank account is in digital form. But the difference is that you can actually go to an ATM and withdraw physical money. But with Bitcoin, you cannot go and withdraw physical money or physical Bitcoin. You can convert it to physical money, to fiat currency, and withdraw it. And it. So the difference between Bitcoin and fiat currency, or between Bitcoin and other digital currencies, is that Bitcoin only exists as digital, not as physical. So there is no. But some people are actually selling my Bitcoin. Vanogadzira a coin, wait Bitcoin. Where is a sign kana B and a dollar sign. And then there, if you go on eBay now, you'll find them. But in English, it's real.
So what is in Bitcoin? Is it gold or something?
Bitcoin is like digital gold. So it's like digital gold. And to understand it much, this is if you listen to this part, you are going to get it. So Bitcoin is like the internet of money. In as much as, if you look at what the internet has done to communication, like now, see what we're doing now? This is television, right? This is like television, what we're doing now. So what the internet has done is to decentralize communication, decentralized content like voice, text, and then video. That has been decentralized. So we no longer need to, like, because look how many people are watching and did it. Those people who are watching this, they could be watching Netflix. And did it. Exactly. But they're not watching Netflix, they're watching you. They could be watching CNN, they could be watching a movie, but they're not, because this is more interesting to them than what they'll probably find.
One thing that we saw, zvinobatsirei zveBitcoin
saka zveBitcoin
zvinobatsira kuenda zvangu kumari yangu yandoziva ndinobatsirwa nechii neBitcoin.
Right, so what Bitcoin is doing, and it like pane inonzi Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency, and it
cryptocurrency,
because right inonzi Bitcoin, the protocol, because right inonzi Bitcoin, the network. So the network is just if you and me and 20 of our friends are on the Bitcoin network, and it means it's peer to peer. I can send you money direct, and so instead of you, if you wanna send me money now from your bank, you have to do it through your bank. So you go to your app, your phone, and wind up app here. Wait a second. Utumira mari and it. But could utumira mari, it has to go through a bank from your bank account to my bank. So those two guys, my intermediaries, and they because they are providing that service, they are going to charge for it, which is why you've got bank charges. And with Bitcoin Manjaga, it means you can send that money direct to me. It's like sending an email. Because you're sending, email is like peer-to-peer. It's coming direct from you to me. Although, like now, if you're sending through Gmail, it's still going through the Gmail server. And each through Gmail still. through Google, they are still a third party.
So what I want to ask about this Bitcoin. Ndikabata inini chidhora chiya chebitcoin chakaiswa saini yedhora like chichinzi bitcoin. Ndikabata 1 chacho.
Kuchibata kupi?
I mean anondipa kuti chindochibata physically here ichi.
You can't hold it.
Saka kuma picture ndoona pa chinzi bitcoin chakaiswa ma picture pama Facebook, pa internet pesa right. Bitcoin.
So that's part of the confusion.
Gold.
That's part of the confusion.
So coin is ndikapuwa 100 unogona kuti $700 unogona kuti 1000 kana wakuzoti chitengesa.
Right. So that's part of the confusion. Yeah. In a Bitcoin, they're good to Bitcoin as a protocol, kind of the Bitcoin as a way of transferring value, as an internet of money. It's an internet of money.
It's an internet of money.
Right. But the problem is Ripo Manjaga. They're good to, first of all, the current monetary system, your fiat currency, your physical money like the pounds and the Zim dollars and the US dollars, and that world is so complex to the extent we can't even explain why we don't have our own currency in Zimbabwe.
Yes,
it's hard to explain.
It's hard to explain.
Why don't we have our own?
And then it says when we've got our own, it owns this value.
Exactly.
And
so how does it get that?
They got that value. Yeah. The pound has got this value. And then we are told there's a stock exchange. At the stock exchange, that's where everything is like.
My point is that already we are confused about the current monetary system. And then you take a new concept like Bitcoin, which is revolutionary, by the way, because it completely changes everything. But you take that concept and it still has remnants of the current system, which we don't understand. So when you say Bitcoin, but it's not a coin.
It's not a coin. Okay.
It's not a physical. You only got the coin. Ukapinza momwe mako unobudisa coin. Let me see it. Una coin here, Bob.
Now.
Budisa coin. Right. So that's a coin, and that's £1. But
that's a Bitcoin.
That's a Bitcoin. You will never find a Bitcoin. You see this one? There is no Bitcoin paper money like this.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. And then EOE, this paper money guy. It's just a piece of paper.
It's just a piece of paper.
Right?
Exactly.
It's a piece of paper.
This is just a piece of paper. Asiakanzi 10.
Yeah.
Ndopata izara nezverigging. Toda kuzodzokera kupolitics. Ndozokutaura nezverigging.
Aiwa tichaitaura because
piece of paper.
Ndakati unde
value imari iyoyo.
Wakatadza unde explain.
That's why varungu vachizoti kana vakakuona une vanogona kungozvipisa vanozoti hapana zviripo. Kasi isusu.
Right. Saka Bitcoin manje akuna chinhu chakadai chinonzi Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But kana une Bitcoin, you can change it into this.
Saka ureva kuti ichi chipepa chandina ichi.
Ibepa here.
Chakanzi
ibepa that you believe. Inonzi hallucination.
Chibepa.
Yeah. But because the way you believe it's worth 20.
Okay.
You believe. It's a belief system.
As
not ne religion.
Ndikaenda nechipepa ichi kuTaiwan. Achinoshandika ichi chipepa ichi muBritain guys.
But ukaenda nacho ikoko ka.
Zimbabwe chinonoshanda nokuti vari kukabira mapepa ese.
But here's one thing about these papers. If you ukaendesa bepa iri kuZimbabwe. Rinodzoka ka kuno.
Okay. Rinodzoka.
Ukoona kujutwa kwatinoita.
Okay.
Tinopiwa forex. But forex here we can only use it.
But Bitcoin manje kana yauya kuZimbabwe zviri kuZimbabwe ndezve kuZimbabwe haidzoki. Ndizvo.
Right. Bitcoin is peer to peer.
Yeah.
Peer to peer zvinoreva kuti anyone, let's say there are 1 million people with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It means that any one of those people can send Bitcoin to any other person, no matter where they are. Whether they are in Alaska, kwa Sarah Palin, kana kuti vari ku South Africa, kwa Agustina Zuma, kwa Ana Ramaphosa.
So Bitcoin is an international money. It's like borderless. It's borderless. Good. So Bitcoin is because money which can be used by any other country. It can suit even Zimbabwe.
It's like the internet.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin is the internet
of can
money.
Be used by everybody, but it can be bridged by codes enyika. Kuzvakaita kuti kuChina kune Google. But vanoiti hanzi pane zvimwe zvavanoramba kuisa mumasevers eikoko.
Right. So because someone was explaining it this morning actually.
Yeah.
Pane podcast and lunch terror.
Yeah.
In fact, it was a YouTube video. Because I think I'm doing quite a lot of research into this. That's why I can explain it in many different ways. So what happens is that Bitcoin, because it's the internet of money.
Yeah, Bitcoin internet, it is borderless. But when it is not controlled by any government.
Exactly.
But it is controlled by business, by certain business people. Because I saw Richard Branson.
He doesn't control it.
Is it Richard Branson? Richard Branson. I saw him talking about this, and I saw Bill Gates talking about the Bitcoin.
Yeah, there's a video in which both of them.
Yes, they were together talking about this entity.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so no one controls. Even my business people, they don't control it. No one controls it.
Okay.
So what happens?
Who is creating this internet money? Who is creating this? We want to find the yes. Yeah.
I'll go back to the internet again.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the internet? The internet is a protocol.
Yeah.
What is a protocol? Okay.
It's something which is the origin of it.
No, it's not. It's a set of rules.
Sorry, I'm saying a prototype. Sorry,
a protocol. You're talking about a prototype.
Protocol. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about protocol.
Okay, yeah.
So the protocol is it's a system of rules.
Yes.
Of how something works.
Yes.
And it is.
Yeah.
So the internet inima rules.
Yes.
You can't just when you are sending an email on the internet, you are following certain rules.
Yes.
You are following a set of rules to do that.
Yeah.
Saka icode yakatonyorwa nevanhu vanoita program.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a program.
It's a program.
It's not like a program. It's a program. So what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is also another protocol.
It's a protocol, but it's not a program.
It's a protocol, which means it's also a computer program.
But how is the value?
It's a computer program. Value.
Yeah.
It's a computer program.
Yeah.
Which allows me to send value to anyone without going through a third party. So instead of sending money to Zimbabwe right now through Western Union, which is a third party, I can send direct to the person through Bitcoin.
Through Bitcoin, because there's no change. Yeah. There's no change of value. There's no change of denomination.
So like in terms of value,
like what do you say? I'm sending US dollars, then they are going to be changed into pounds. Yes. Or I'm sending US dollars, then they are going to be changed into rands.
Exactly. So
Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Bitcoin in South Africa is Bitcoin in Brazil.
Yes.
Is Bitcoin in Taiwan. Is Bitcoin in Russia. It's the same value. So,
but what happens now?
Yeah,
is that Zimbabwe,
yes,
Bitcoin is more expensive to buy in Zimbabwe because of the demand for it. Because Zimbabwe, like I'll tell you one other thing about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is a solution to the problems that we're having with money.
But it's also because it's not a solution. It's a solution to the poor. But to the rich, it's a problem. But to Bronson, to the other one, who is this one, the Bill Gates, it's not a problem. It's a solution as well because they want their products to be everywhere.
No, those guys, they are monitoring the situation. That's what I would say. Vana Bill Gates, Vana Richard Branson, they are monitoring the situation because. They might be developing in-house. Okay, team, okay guys, we want a team, to look into blockchain. And I haven't mentioned blockchain yet. That Mumira blockchain.
Yeah.
Wabunza nya value ndo yandoda ku explain. So when it comes to value manje, so actually the value of Bitcoin that's where people miss the point, because instead of talking about the value of Bitcoin, we're talking about Bitcoin being the facilitator of transmitting value itori pogdara. So value responde maybe you produce a video like this one, and what is the value of this video?
Can I have a cup?
It's those people who are watching, and vari show there's value in what you're talking about. So Bitcoin makes it easy for that person and for you to be able to exchange that value through a token. And token here manje ndo inonzi Bitcoin.
Okay.
But someone can say, oh, this token is valuable. I'm gonna pay £2 for it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
tokenization.
So Bitcoin, we can use our applications, our phones, our computer to have that money in that Bitcoin in our pocket. So we can also do transactions, shopping with that Bitcoin, which is in the phone, but it is internet, because it's Bitcoin. It's money on internet. It's money on internet, and it's borderless money.
Think of it this way.
We could have said the pounds, but we just said Bitcoin to mean all the nations or United Nations money. We can say money which is used by any country which doesn't have any government controlling it. But now the problem is now here. You are saying this money is controlled because it's like Zimbabwe. The value of Bitcoin in Britain, the value of Bitcoin is different.
But it's not controlled at the application level. It's not controlled because by those who are programmed.
Bread in Zimbabwe is bread in England. A guava or a fruit, a pineapple in Zimbabwe is the same pineapple in UK.
Let's think about
the value of a pineapple in Zimbabwe because of demand.
Yeah.
And the value of pineapple in Britain because of demand. In Britain, there's a lot of pineapples which have been put there. So the value of pineapple is less. So it will be maybe £1.
But
in Zimbabwe, it will be £10.
Chinzwa, yeah. So Saga iyo manje on the supply and demand.
Yeah.
That's just supply and demand.
Okay.
So, like in Zimbabwe, the demand for it, because, like I said, Bitcoin is a solution to fiat currency, fiat currency, like Zimbabwe or anywhere in the world. If you've got, let's say, let's say £2, you can't really go to a bank and open a bank account with that £2.
You can. You can go open an account with £1. They take your details and everything. They say deposit £1.
But they'll take your details.
Yeah.
Pama details on that.
Your address.
They might want proof of Nangere.
Proof of residence, not quite
income.
Not quite proof of income. But not quite, but they would like your address. Sometimes you might not be working,
but
they would like that.
Can I let's say we only £10?
Yes.
My account and it.
Yes, yeah.
I will my benefits.
Yes.
I will know £110 a year.
Okay.
In terms of, you can't access credit facilities, for example. Because for them to give you a loan or a credit card, for example, they are looking at the goings in and out from your account.
But there's one thing which they're talking about Bitcoin, saying that if you have you get into the system, Bitcoin. Somebody was saying, "Look, I had this Bitcoin, and now I've got 1,000. I've got 1,000 because of the value which it got, or something." And I don't understand. Is it investment of Bitcoins?
Right.
That the Bitcoin is being used for investment for martenders and everything.
Then on the speculation and it.
Yeah. What is that? What is it? I don't understand when you are saying Bitcoin is internet money, it's untouchable, it's borderless. But someone telling me, I chama ndakanzwa sisa chitaura pakanzi. Hanzvadzi yangu yainge ine Bitcoin amenzvaita. Aiti ndakatita value 700.
Yeah.
Ndakangoririza 1 hamene zvaitaura ipapa ndikana ndakangozvinzo but ndakaona kunge zvine pfungwa
because saka look at it this way. Yeah. My Bitcoin anotanga ari ma tokens and and what's a token? A token is so we could say
something which represents,
let's say there is something that we are doing, you and me and it.
Yeah.
Which allows us to, like my shares, let's look at it in terms of my shares. We start a company and did it. And then to the company in a 100 shares and did it. 50-50.
Yeah.
And did it. But business ratriguita manje. Roita valuable to the extent that we can actually say kana one my shares 50 and you own my shares 50 if we are 50-50. Each share can be worth, say, £1. Can I share it worth £1? It means if I've got 50 shares, I've got £50. But if the company becomes more profitable, each share is now worth £2. It means your 50 shares are now worth £100. Saka 50 shares is now £100. Agakwira even more. So this is what Bitcoin has been doing. It's been going up. Because value to people and the demand as well for it has been going up. So when the demand goes up, because
who holds Bitcoin? So is it the same as internet? I know who hold internet.
Right.
They are servers.
Let's go to another level, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. A bit.
Tawanda karas. Dia ari kusauzero. I know Washington. Danjifunga Washington karas. Dia ari kusau.
Okay, yeah.
Hanzi diti Simon.
Yeah.
But it's good because it's helping me to ngatiende pane imwe level manje.
Internet ine ma servers. Saka Bitcoin mati internet man. Ma servers acho ari papi. Hold internet out anohold
so urukona computer yako iyi maki inenge itori server pachaye so what is Bitcoin again? Because Bitcoin in my definition akawanda depending, because what it has done, let me tell you exactly what it has done. What Bitcoin has done is to take the entire banking system and then the entire remittances system, and then it has taken so many things and combined them into one. And how has it done that?
Can I have a cup? Cup. Okay, go on.
Right. So, saka nyaya uri kubvunza ndechi by the way.
Nyaya uri kubvunza ini ndeyekutiko.
Ndeyekuti server iri kupi?
Ndati internet ine ma servers.
Right.
Saka Bitcoin Bitcoin is an internet of the money. That's why it is Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't exist as physical.
Yeah.
As a coin. But those things which they put there, they put a dollar, it's an icon, it's like a company logo. It's a log of a Bitcoin.
Someone just came up with that.
Things which someone came up with, those coins which are like a $sign coin something on internet. And they say this is called Bitcoin.
Right.
And yet Bitcoin is internet money.
Let me explain
when this. It's borderless, meaning that it doesn't have a country which governs. It's like pounds, like US dollars. No, Bitcoin is borderless. It can be found in Taiwan, it can be found in US, in Britain, everywhere.
Remember I said.
But now I said,
Bitcoin
who holds Bitcoin? Who manages it? Where is it? Which bank? And this guy say, I'm putting it as because he said it's internet money. Yeah. So I'm saying internet money. Can you? All right.
What do you mean?
I want to drink tea. I'll put his tea like that.
That's fine.
So I'm saying it is good. My servers,
like okay.
Internet has got servers which like you have dominion,
right.
and internet
server yako hiyo ya internet
which whereby you go to Yahoo,
yes,
Google, what
yeah.
My servers ka saka internet money, my servers ayakaita say what go on, let's go to understand internet money in
right.
the servers form. Yeah.
So in terms of my server, we now need to introduce concept here, centralization and decentralization. Okay. So what is centralization? Centralization is when you have Yahoo, you have Google, you have Facebook, you have Apple, those guys are centralized, which means because we are doing a video on Facebook, do you know what the Facebook this video inochengerwa pama servers Facebook. My computers at Facebook do are processor this video and then transmitting it. Saka information iri pama servers at Facebook. If someone decides to hack Facebook and you want to log in, the password if someone chirara zve
biado ndotaura kwauri nezvauri kuita izvozvi biado
right
biado hauzivi kuti kuna takambokuimbira inga song iye kuti iwe unoite manheru ini ndinoita manheru iwe unoite manheru
chinzwa manje chimbosiyana naakunorara
inonorara biado biado unozohakira video ingoseva video ungoisa pakoshare video paunomuka mangwanobva waibata video
this information ndichaita
bitcoin iyo biado
I'm going to make
kupinza mugwara remara biado
inzwa
gwara remari
William. The reason
kune nyaya yebitcoin inongouya kwauri mari iyoyo wakangorara chitokwani chemari nechatotaura panapa
but vanhu ngavatange vadzidza zvebitcoin vasati vadhaivhira kupinda ukaona kaadvert kepafacebook iko zvinovangabviswa but ukaona vachiadvertisa kuti unoita mari yakawanda ukajoina siyana nazvo unless you understand what you're doing, otherwise we're dropping on pyramids. And ukapinda imomomo wachikwa mari. Ndosaka tataura nyaya yekuti mari chaya sachanyatsokuinzwisisa. Even Zimbabwe chaya irikutotadza kuita their own money. Because hatiinzwisisa ndiri. Wozotora Bitcoin, which is even a more advanced form of money. And then what hanzi time a business and it's not a business. You can speculate, you can invest, you can speculate, but do it on your own. Usa join as my companies okuti unotipa mari yako.
Taura kunzwisisa manje.
Saka
system yemari yebitcoin
andikangane zvananchitaura mbomira mibvunzo yako iri kunaya I understand but ngatienda pedzisa nyaya yekuti ngachiti Facebook andiri ikahakwa Facebook rako nankire yako handiwo wakambovharwa account vakaivhara because ndo vanocontrola urikuona saka vanokwanisa kuti umwe munhu akakuripota kuti William ataura zvamusingawirirani nazvo woitwa se
zvakaitwa manje gumbo zviya zvaakabudisa pakabuda munhu akabva abvisa hembe pafacebook ari palive apa takangoona within 10 minutes
akabvisira iwewe
hauna kuiona video yamanja gumbo manja aitaura neumwe musikana kapo bva uya abvisa abva abudisa mafesi yake zvese achitamba ndobva atendeuka ndobva abvisa skate ndobva atanga kutamba ziya zvinoitwa tatalisi
saka vanobvara but asiri amuti abvisa vanofana kuvhara
yeazvina basa
ndo unfair manje nechi ine centralization yekuti even they can decide what to do because unovapa information yako andide and you don't know Vakahakwa, it means that information is accessible to the hacker. And the hacker anogona kuiposta pa internet. And decentralization manje. Ngatitaure centralization yemari. Centralization yemari ndeyekuti ma-national banks, like Vana Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, Vana Federal Reserve, Vana Bank of England, those are central banks. Ndivo vanhu vanocontrola money supply. So they decide how much money. Vanoprinda mari muno, voiti hanzi EQE, kana kuti quantitative easing. But
quantitative
varikuprinda. So they decide how much money is in circulation. They decide how much money you get. If you earn £300 a week, wasiyana nemunhu anoearna £3,000 a week. In terms of what you can access, my facilities anokwanisa kuaccessa kubank. Anongoenda uyaya we3,000 a week kana kuti 10,000 a month. Anosvika kubank opiwa loan ye100,000.
Exactly.
Iwo chero credit card re500 unonyima.
Kana access £100.
Saka iyoyo manje iyoyo inonzi financial exclusion. Which means kuti iwewe vari financially by excluding you from certain privileges which are afforded. Saka vanogona kuti in a population they can control that because they are centralized. What happens if you are decentralized? If you are decentralized, then you're talking Bitcoin.
Okay.
If it's Bitcoin, it means even muna ane 5 cents, ane 5 cents worth of Bitcoin. Account mark, Bitcoin account yake. Akada kutenga something jet 2 cents, anotenga. What can you chicha no swipe at 2 cents you in a card? Apana.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Pane mashops awukapinda ka. Unonzi we only swipe above £3. Wambo zito. If you're buying anything less than
50,
why?
Swipe £1 to £5.
Why do you think
more than £5? If you don't, we will charge you.
Why do you think that's the case?
I wondered why.
Because of the cost. Because that thing, it's a transmission. It's a communication. It's between them and the bank, and that communication is costing them money, so that it's not worth. And the other thing is, if there's a dispute. Ni mari yokuti Maria ya bounce. Can I mari shomaga? It's going to cost them more to fix that.
Okay.
So it doesn't justify the trouble they have to go through to fix it if it's a small transaction.
So let's go to the Bitcoin now. If you are
Bitcoin,
you got an account with Bitcoin. So you are like account with Bitcoin means you've joined the internet server of money. Is it?
Join network
of money transaction.
Network of money.
Because those zvakaitwa nemufano wegungwaro. Mufano we-fair inonzi fairability. Mufano we-fairability akanziita fairability checking nebank. Ndibva tsvaga tumari ndibva abata zvikati ndine mari iyi. Anonzi Wikineo Chiwawa. Wikineo Chiwawa akaita fairability nemabhengi kuZimbabwe. Ndibva apuwa contract. Nenyaya yekuti akangoziva zvinhu zvinenge zvemari nematransactions kuti anoitwa sei. Achibva kuti ndodya mari yemari ndakamuona achitaura nenyaya dzemari idzi. Achiti ndakataura nemwe businessman wekuGermany. Takataura neprocess yakadai tikaita meeting. Ndibva ati pada kuti fairability wati ndozokudzorera mari yako. Saka akapuwa mari yechidhami inenge mari nebhegi kana ndine mari iyi. Inongoshanda uko ndine mari. Ndibva adzorera mari kubank kumuridzi wemazimari ake uyo. Ndibva bank ramupa mari chaiyo kanzi fairability ndibva apasa ndibva apuwa contract. Nenyaya dzauri kuti chamangu dzokunzwisisa tuma kuti
saka chinzwa manje zvinoita vamwe zvinoita vanhu akanzwisisa Bitcoin the way I understand it akutanga kubira vanhu mari because vanhu havasi kuziva zvauri saka isusu tinoda kudzidzisa vanhu kuti zivai mega ndiri kuita kuti musabirwe mari.
Okay,
right. So
there's a phone I was called on WhatsApp. I was called on WhatsApp with a number. I think it's, I don't know, 3 something. And he said, we heard you are talking about Bitcoin on Facebook. You are talking about Bitcoin on Facebook. I said yes. And they said, we want to tell you about Bitcoin. And then when we tell you about Bitcoin, you decide what you start. So go on here.
I've been on per Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Bitcoin. Per Instagram, I'm talking about Bitcoin. Rushan sama hashtag Bitcoin. Saka kwatwane matsotsi ari kuRussia. Akundifonera.
So I think those are the same people, maybe, because they've called me and they said, we want to tell you about the Bitcoin.
They start wanting to sell you Bitcoin.
Yes, that's what they were doing. So I want to understand it very well.
You don't have to go through those guys. So how do you join after this?
Otherwise, I think this conversation, guys, Zimbabwe is going there. This thing of Bitcoin, I think it's very important to understand about it. It's quite good.
We'll talk about that one.
Bitcoin.
But nyaya Bitcoin manje kuti ukatenga Bitcoin and
yes.
Wamu internet kana wamu network yevanhu vane Bitcoin. So let's say there are 1 million people with Bitcoin and whatever transaction you carry out in Bitcoin, let's say you buy Bitcoin or you buy something using Bitcoin, and what you are doing is you are updating a ledger. What is a ledger? A ledger is simply a spreadsheet. It's a spreadsheet in a transaction.
Yeah.
And saka uri pa phone pako and watenga something a Bitcoin kana watenga Bitcoin. Wotenga tea, cup of tea, ne Bitcoin and ukatenga that cup of tea. That spreadsheet resides on your phone and cannot on your computer if you do it on your computer.
Yeah.
Right. So once that transaction has gone through, and that transaction is broadcast to where? To all the people
who are using
Bitcoin.
Okay.
Especially my miners. Panarons my miners. And one terminology actually is confusing. Because first of all,
miners
Bitcoin,
are the people who are digging.
Right. You imagine a person digging for gold. And even if you Google Bitcoin mining, you'll find there's a guy with a pickaxe. And kuchitobuda zvimacoin zvazvo atachitaura but zvimacoin zvazvo hazviexista. Saka terminology yatajaira kufiat money kana kuti kuphysical world yakuiswa kudigital vachiisa tuma-image twatuya. It confuses people, so they imagine that you're actually digging for something, but you're not. What you're doing, because it's a spreadsheet, and spreadsheet yaya kana ichida kuupdatewa. What the computer program does here, Bitcoin, is to generate a maths problem. And maths problem here in a one solution. And Sakama computers who are mining, what are they doing? They are guessing the solution. Let's say the solution is a string of numbers. Doesn't mean anything to a human brain. And just numbers and letters and all that. So they keep vanoramba vachita se macomputers aya anenge achikompita manje. What are they competing to do? They are competing to guess the correct answer. Yako computer ikatanga kugesa the correct answer, maybe just now, then another one you guess food another yako because ndo yatanga, it's rewarded in Bitcoin. So
those are Bitcoin miners.
But what is mining doing? Mining is a security process to secure the network and to make sure that the spreadsheet is authentic. So what does that mean? 1 million computers, 1 million spreadsheets, exactly the same. And 1 million computers, 1 million spreadsheets, exactly the same. a problem is broadcast, let's say a transaction is broadcast, 1 million computers start working on it.
Yeah.
And the first computer to solve the problem is given Bitcoin. But solving the problem just means making the network stronger.
So
making the network more secure. More secure means what? More secure means what? My hackers agadaku hack on that network. And they won't be able to do it.
Okay.
So every time a transaction takes place, and every time a mining process takes place, it's making the platform more secure. It's making the network more secure, so that no one can hack the network.
Okay.
But can they steal your Bitcoin if you are silly enough to be socially engineered to give up your code? Yes, they can steal your individual Bitcoin.
Let me ask Titi Gwagwagwa.
Yes.
Account Bitcoin unoivhura sei.
Right. Kana uchida kuvhura account yeBitcoin.
Ndoda kuti Gwagwa tinzi kuti ipapa account yeBitcoin unoivhura sei.
You need two things. Number one, uruda Bitcoin. Saka you can get Bitcoin.
How do you open a Bitcoin
in at least
account?
3, but how do you open an account?
Yeah.
So first of all, you open a wallet. Putting on the wallet.
So you go on where is the website of the website is Bitcoin. Yeah.
And
because there are hackers who have got already opened a website of Bitcoins, and you go there and you open a Bitcoin account. Which one is genuine?
The best place Coinbase is, because I think once you start reading a lot about Bitcoin, you begin to see kuti pane manankira ari prominent. Kana if you do a Google search, you go to top cryptocurrency. Ukati top cryptocurrency exchanges. And it pano gona kubuda vana Coinbase.com. Coinbase, it's an exchange, which means if you join Coinbase, you are able to buy Bitcoin or to sell Bitcoin. It's like a stock exchange for cryptocurrencies. And my cryptocurrency.
How when you are buying a Bitcoin, how much are you buying it with your currency? Of your money from your country.
Buying with your
money from your country. So there it comes again, the problem. When you are buying Bitcoin from Zimbabwe, it will be very expensive because of the exchange rate of the Zimbabwean dollar. So if you are buying Bitcoin with pound or US dollar, it will be the same everywhere.
Zimbabwe, my US dollars.
Yeah.
Right. But still, there was a time when Bitcoin was around 18,000 US dollars. Like if you bought it in America, it would cost you about 18,000. But if you bought it in Zimbabwe, it would cost you about 37,000.
Okay, you can go on Derek Tapfuma. Derek Tapfuma's live is there, so try to share it. You can share because we are having two phones, so it's like this. So this is Derek Tapfuma's phone, and then it's also live. So
as a tripod.
You can share his there, and it also bring to this platform or my platform is the same thing. Yeah. So people can hear about the Bitcoin. I know it's very late, but people who save the computer and understand about Bitcoin, because it's a problem which is in our society, which is everywhere, and it's a new thing which is coming, and we need to understand and learn about it. It's the same thing when we started learning about internet, when we started learning about Microsoft, languages of Microsoft, what, and now here we are.
Because noisy, like at the moment.
We want to learn this thing is a future thing and it's coming. So we need to know about it.
At the moment, it's a little
can't
bit...
run away from it.
It's quite technical at the moment.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, it's going to become more user-friendly.
Yes.
So that people don't have to go through a lot just to register.
Yeah.
And it's going to get better. Just like the internet. Because now you just swipe. If you swipe to the left, you can actually say you've read an email, but just swipe it. Dara yet to log in, just to log in. Wi-Fi no kutango itase. wefana utanga wanzwisisa programming language Turbo Pascal compadre.
Actually, I know when we were using Turbo Pascal when we were in Cuba, when we were doing IT, Turbo Pascal used to be a very complicated program, and we used to make program. Up to now, people who learned Turbo Pascal and whatever Microsoft DOS, those people are the ones who are making applications of apps of phones, computers, and other programs.
Right.
That understanding can make you to make a video game, can make you to make a program, can make you to make an application like WhatsApp, anything.
Right.
Because of those programs, can make you to design a website.
Do you know that there have been cases where Bitcoin yabiwa?
Yes.
Are you worried about that? Could the Bitcoin not be?
Can I be? But that person, I'm not worried because it's like let me say, I'm not worried about because it's like you steal. This is a country. You steal a portrait of Da Vinci. So whatever is happening with the portrait of Da Vinci, where you are going to sell to a person who collects portraits.
Yeah.
And the person can report it because it will come back in the same circle.
Explain
$1 where will that man go? It will come back. Does Zimbabwe get worried that somebody has stolen $?
I think
it will not worry.
Okay,
Okay, maybe.
Let me ask this question properly. So the thing is, there have been cases where Bitcoin has disappeared. So Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah.
So what I want to explain is that's the next stage. Kanawavura a cryptocurrency exchange account, and it allows you. Let's say you buy 1 Bitcoin on the exchange.
Yeah.
Once you've bought your 1 Bitcoin, if you keep it in the exchange. Because what the exchange is now is a centralized system. Because in my accounts you have 200,000. Vaka join that exchange.
Yes.
So those 200,000 people, it's like that system is centralized for them, because the owners of the cryptocurrency exchange, these 200,000 people.
Yes.
So what happens if that exchange is compromised? It means those people lose their money. So I can only 1 Bitcoin, another person at 10 Bitcoin, another person at 20 Bitcoin. You've all lost that money.
Oh.
So what you should do is, once you've bought your Bitcoin, you should transfer the Bitcoin to a Bitcoin wallet. So once the exchange is just for buying.
Yes.
But once you've bought or transfer to what?
To a Bitcoin wallet.
To a Bitcoin wallet. Bitcoin wallet, man.
Yeah.
In a code, that you can write down.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's in the form of a statement.
Okay.
In a statement, a sentence, which is very secure, because who's going to guess a sentence?
Unless someone hacks
it
will
be a sentence like it will be a sentence like the black horse.
Okay.
On a rainy day.
The
black horse on a rainy. Who's going to guess that? It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard, yeah.
But it's even harder than the example that I've given.
Okay.
Saga, it will be a statement, but it's hard for someone to come up with that. And so that's where you keep your Bitcoin.
So what about?
And you know, after all this has been explained, you will have 100 more questions.
Yes.
So what is the next one?
The next one is that yes, we are securing the Bitcoin. But how does the Bitcoin increase in your wallet when it's hidden? Because it's hidden in your wallet. You put money, you unzip and put money in your wallet.
Yeah.
So when you unzip, how is money going to come in your wallet? You see, in the process of unzipping, someone can take your money again. But you said it has been hidden by zipping, and then you are unzipping. by putting that code, and then that thing is already all over internet, all over Matsotsi Bitcoin. They will just steal at that second, take your Bitcoin. I don't know whatever the way you are telling me.
Social engineering.
Yeah.
Social engineering, it's one of the problems. It's one of the weaknesses. Yeah, one of the ways in which people can take money from you and it. Vegeta social engineering, which means basically they convince you to reveal your password.
Okay.
Wambona zvinoita matsotsi ema-credit card.
Yeah.
Anosvika so and it. Okuti, what's your mnenge mchitaura pabhawa baba? So what was your mother's name? Otaura. Iye ari kuti se atokopa atonyora handi mabhengi mazhinji anoti what's your maiden,
your mother maiden,
anobva kuti maiden name pabhengi ndozvaanonyora saka iye anenge anobva mhanya anobva abuda aenda kutoilet onyora pasi asati akanga odzoka motaura dzimwe nyaya ozwa kubvunza so if you are saying this, if you don't know Ronaldo, you're not born by 1975. You're not yet born, guy. Oh, God, Draw 72, guy. So Tsvangirai does it.
So Tsvangirai date of birth. Date of birth. I don't know what she's very popular. Yeah, of birth they are good.
Because date no da kuti vanhu va celebrate there saka andikona saka social media
betharu advice yokuda akazvarwa 1972 saka apa date of birth zvese zviri pa social media ne celebration
omba kuti I support Arsenal, but every weekend I'm scared. Oh, but I come to Chelsea. Kone classic case yakabuda.
So atoziva kuti unosapota team yakati. Zvese ma-questions anobvunzwa kubhengu security questions. So tsari kubvunza zvinhu mukutaura muchimwe yenyu ndoro muchifara. So tsari kukubvunza questions dzinobatsira mupenyu. Tora information kwauri database rezochiisa wakomana. Muri kunzwa here nyaya dzinotaurwa panapa. It's not fun, guys.
Iye manje unoziva
kana wazita mari yako yakawanda ndozvauchaitwa natsotsi izvozvo.
Right, so one of the things is that usaudze vanhu une mabitcoin manga.
Yeah.
Because you become a target. Especially to Russia. And I've been receiving phone calls. Inenge yakanzi Russia.
Okay.
Munhu ari kuRussia.
Iyo ya 3303 something inde kuRussia. Ndakafonerwa ini neRussia. Ndikafonerwa zvikanzi tiri kufonera nenyaya yeBitcoin. Takaona kuti zveBitcoin paFacebook.
Ndo social engineering.
Ndobva ndabatwa ipapapa. Inobva aprinda akabva ndoona kuti nditori chimunhu.
Saka Facebook. Saka iwewe. Right. Saka chindiudza kuti iwewe. Information yako yauri kuisa paFacebook.
Esanayo.
And Facebook cannot protect you because no wakufonerwa nevanhu ka nenyaya information yawavapa yawaisa paFacebook.
Exactly.
Saka they are exposing you to what? To my fraudsters. But these are things we don't talk about.
Taimbonyeba mazita zvika Facebook toda kuti uise zita rako chairo paFacebook. Ndikatounetsana na Ruby ndikati zita rangu kani ndinoshanda ndakazodaya ndidika ndoda kuti ndikonzi Matenda William
zvindibetsere kubasa.
Pane munhu akanga netsa zvikanzi asi zita rake. Zvikanzi passport yako usatakodzima account. Takuibisa account iyoyo. Ndobva ndaoratidza passport zvese zvikanzi ndizvo ndiwe chaiye ndozvatakanzwa zveshe.
Chinzwa manje. Ndamuvha mastage akawanda nditi. Right. Saka chati Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Bitcoin the platform. And Saka Bitcoin, kuna Bitcoin the platform. Which is like, or the protocol, which is like internet.
Yes.
Saka the internet is a protocol. Kuna inonzi internet protocol. Ndo yatinoshandisa kuita se. Kunzwisisa kuti
proto server proxy what
kuti kana tichitumira email. inoenda so kana chitumira tichisearcha pawebsite zvinofamba so kana tichienda data redu into maybe a form inenge iri painternet tiri kuvhura account zvinofamba so that's the protocol so saka Bitcoin ine protocol but Bitcoin also has a currency ndo inonzi Bitcoin the cryptocurrency.
Okay, cryptocurrency.
Saka
cryptocurrency inobatika here
ndo Bitcoin racho ka. Cryptocurrency ndo Bitcoin racho.
But internet racho iroro ari. Okay. I did physics ndakatanga kuti what is force ndikanzi law of what ndichinetsekana paya kana nephysics ndo zvatangonetsekana nebitcoin law iyi ida kunzwisiswa
saka manje here is the thing manje yatinoti Bitcoin the cryptocurrency tearrounds is the first app Bitcoin the protocol.
Okay,
you get it. It's the first app. It's like internet in a web. Then
I mean, you
want to take a look?
I
don't take it.
Okay.
Look at it.
Okay, all right.
I
know. I thought you wanted to talk. Okay. I thought you wanted to be in the...
He might be busy.
Yeah, in the go.
Now. Right. Saga inonzi manje Bitcoin the cryptocurrency.
Yes.
Ndo yamunoti ndikuda kutenga ma Bitcoin. Ndo Bitcoin the cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
But Bitcoin, the platform or the protocol, ndo internet yacho. Yatinoti internet of money. Then because waita manje, other applications. Pama cryptocurrency, kune Bitcoin, koita Bitcoin Cash, koita Ethereum, koita Ethereum Classic, koita Litecoin, akawanda. There are more than 1,500 William coin.
Yeah.
The William coin.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give Vura.
Yeah.
But in a token, then that token is now worth, depending on how people are evaluating.
Because what we are talking about, pane munhu ari kuda anoenda kune vanhu vanogadzira maperfume unoti vanogadzira kana majivhanja aya usikuti ndinoda kuti ndinemwe zita rangu kuti Derek Formula 7 iyo iri jivhanji but ichizoiswa kabhasi kabrand kejivhanji kuzaso wowabhadhara wobhadhara tumari tokuti zita iro riendeswa paperfume yotogadzirwa maproduct eperfume yakanzi Derek Formula 1 ari kana kuti 1000 maproduct eperfume ine hapana sisi wangu vanozviita izvezvo vari kuita zvinhu izvi vagadzira maproduct eperfume iyoyo wobva wakupa wobva watanga kuatengesa brand yako iyoyo iri kutengesa mafuta yawo maperfume yawo Derek Formula 1 asiri jivhanji saka imwe type of business iri kuitwa nemazimbabweans iyoyo vachipinda musystem dzetechnical ndo I think ndo imwe chete neyaurikuda ngatichende hedu mberi ndangoda ungopaungoambataura
because tataura nezve tati Bitcoin is the first app, first application. What does that mean? It means there are other applications. So what are the other applications? Ngatitore cryptocurrency app. It's like you've taken. It's like
an WhatsApp, like
Facebook. Pandadi, there are 1 million people on it. Vanenge vari kushandisa. Pandadi, there are 1 million people. Vanenge vachishandisa nangere. Vanenge vachishandisa. Vanenge vane ma Bitcoin account and it. Those 1 million people. Those 1 million people is like. It's like 1 million banks.
Okay.
That's why there is no central authority. You know why it's called a central bank? Because it's centralized. Those central. Also, it are banks. Saka, you get the Bank of England. No central bank. No print. No bvunza print. Yopa NatWest. NatWest haibvumidzwa kuprint. But inobvumidzwa kucreate mari. Inobvumidzwa kupa loan wewe. Wopiwa loan ye 100,000. And it in NatWest. NatWest can Barclays yakupa loan ye 100,000. But loan Mario yo haiko ku NatWest, haiko ku Reserve Bank. Ku Bank of England. What happens is as soon as you spend it, they create. Create at the moment. The moment you ukapiwa credit card 10,000. Ukango swipe out the 5 watenga fuel at 90 pounds. Ukango swipe out that. Uyakuto create wa Maria. Yenga is the system. Less than 5% of this physical money yatambo show.
That's why
this physical money it makes up less than 5% of all the money in the system.
So what you are saying creating. Saka yo ndikapuwa 10 ndine 100,000. Andiskuishandisa ndongoisiya yakangovuya karara. Bengo wachaitanga kuitora kuti wa create.
As soon as
we toraendesa kuti kuendesa contract.
Aimo.
Ko aiwaka.
But waitora kuti uishandisa ndizvo. So they know you're gonna use it.
As soon as you use it. Saka ndombonzwa zvichinzi bengi rinozotokupakana ma interest. Imari yako yawasiya iri kuma savings. Haukuishandisa wangoisiya yakarara yakangokosira. Kasi unonzwa mari yako kupera kogori manhamba anenge atomultiply aedzerwa netumwe tumari.
Wakambonzwa inonzi run on banks.
Okay, go on.
Ndeyekuti izvozvi tikacoordinate kuti munhu wese kubank hande tinotora mari kubank munhu wese ari muEngland kana kuti ari muZimbabwe endai kubank mangwana munotora mari yenyu. Mari iyoyo haiko. That money is not there. That money is not there. Handid it. So what happens? Panoita chaos.
Saka Zimbabwe vari kuexposa zvinhu zvakawanda kuZimbabwe
nenyaya yecentralization.
kuZimbabwe vanhu vari zviri kuexposwa.
Chinzwa manje taura kuti cryptocurrency i-application.
So
chinzwa manje.
Saka iwo Zimbabwe zvairi kuexposa isina ndo here kuti Zimbabwe iri kuita yava netechnology yekuti mari yakushandiswa pamafoni chete. Yangoshandiswa pamatransactions haichisina hard kwangoshandiswa mafigures nekuti mari yacho hamuna ndizvo zvaureza kutaura izvozvo.
Partly that unoziva yaya kuti zanzi mari inoprintwa. These guys, instead of printing money, they've been generating more digital money. Pano kuiprint. Because it's easier to do that. Go no I print physical cash. Mjiseka uti brick chingwa. Manje havasi kuprinta. Varungo generate. Irungonzi ya mari yakati. Varungo da pa computer wowedzera 0. Iyo mofunga wati mune mari system. But haina
mari Bitcoin iri kuita mari saka mari yacho kana maita yaedzerwa 0
mabanks ari patight because what the banks are doing because zvinoizvi vakuti henze here you can't buy Bitcoin with your debit or credit card because they know kuti iwewe ukatora credit card unogona unotora credit card mangwana re 1,000 wotora 1,000 yaya wotenga
Bitcoin
wogara 6 months
uchichadzora mari yese
aiwa in 12 months onzi 1,000 yako yaya yeBitcoin worth 25,000.
Exactly, that's what they're saying.
So what do you do?
That is what is happening.
You go back to the bank wapane interest yavo cash. Saka vakuchema manje
wanzwa mwana wamatere munhu ndo patati chimbofara tichiti mabitcoin ari kubhadhara ndo zvaari kutaura munhu ndokubhadhara kwemabitcoin muri kuzwa kuti iwo watora loan ye 1,000 bank woenda unotenga mabitcoin. Mabitcoin obva anokugadzirira mari uku. Yobva yanzi waane 25,000 ne1000 yawakatora ubva waenda kubenki unoti makandipa 1000 kenyu oi 3000 yenyu nezvisizvi ubva wasarawo ne21,000 wakaita mari nebitcoin. Saka muchinzwa vanhu vachiti I made money with bitcoin, yazonyatsobuda nyaya
chinzwa manje. The next interesting part ndeyekuti unogona kutora nanigere tati bitcoin is the first up.
Yes,
but imagine kuti there was a Facebook which actually because we've probably been on for 1.5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And it's live. You are fun hour. So it's 10:03.
Okay.
I think 15:15. You know,
5 minutes.
Right. So imagine there was a Facebook, for this 1.5 hours. It would be better. On the Bitcoin protocol, you can actually build an app. Saka ma apps they are not only in banking. Banking is the first app, but it would disrupt banking to the extent that banking is trying to hit back. They are trying to fight back because they are losing customers.
Bitcoin achikwesa masero.
Saka social media is another. Healthcare, education. You as an educator, pane nonzi AC3. AC3 yaimbonzi education coin. So what it enables you to do, it tokenize. I remember I talked about tokens.
Saka kubenki kana chiwadzorera mari yeloan yebitcoin inenge iri cash here. You can withdraw money. You see when you've got, let's say Bitcoin, can you withdraw?
Right. Change your money. And it une cryptocurrency exchange. Unotenga ma Bitcoin ako. Unotora 100,000. I mean 1,000. Unotenga ma Bitcoin. Maybe if Bitcoin is at maybe £10. So 1,000 divided by 10 will be 100. So you get 100 of them. Ukamatora 100. Who is a wallet? Watching it. Pozonzi it has gone up from 10 pounds to 100 pounds. What ndakutengesa. Ukamatengesa.
Alright, I get it.
Aita 10 fold, saka 1,000 yako yachi 10,000. So you can actually transfer that money back into pounds.
Because I heard that
you can
woman was saying Bitcoin yakatenga $100. Inezi akapuwa 1,700.
Exactly.
Nima Bitcoin ati zviri kuita stereki. Ndikachoti izvi Bitcoin zvinoitwa sei ndiri kuzvida inini. Because kana zvichidaro zvakanaka ndozvauyazopedza game.
But usajoin vaya vanokufonera kuti yoda kuita zvemabitcoin vachikufona. Do your own research.
And go to
Chaifanira kuti akataita disclaimer pana. Disclaimer yekuti no hatisi kuti tengai chakatengeserai chinhu
ndakazonzwa naDerek na William vaita zvemabitcoin kuti
zvinodatenga usatenga
vakandifurira vakandiuraya mari yangu yese ikaenda
hatimo munyaya
yacho iyoyo ingorinzi hatimo munyaya dzemabitcoin. I-risk assessment ndeyako wega. Kana usati watenga tanga wambotibvunza. Kana usati watenga mabitcoin tanga wambotifonera wonyora kana kuinbox mukoma Derek ndoda kutenga mabitcoin zvikudai ndiudzewo ndite so ndoita here zvemacryptocoin zvinobvunza. Saka tati zvinopa mari asi zvibvunze. Inini ndikutoda kutovhurawo yangu. I think by next week ndiye ndatoita account yangu yebitcoin. Handizivi ndichatonyatsoona because ndakaona vanhu vachita mari ini ndakatombozvinzwa ende ndikaona.
But it's not just about making money. It's about making the world a better place.
It's making a so that in and China transaction and China Western Union and China couldn't love to Myanmar Western Union. Mungarana Bitcoin with Zimbabwe. Don't go transfer ipap.
Yeah.
And China apps ana Mozilla WhatsApp, Kaduku WhatsApp, what to my application to go to Myanmar to say the remit and China go. Kungoti une wallet here pa mari Bitcoin. Kwa America kwese kwa uri pa. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to mention them as time some of these people.
Yeah.
I didn't get as a true WhatsApp business.
Yeah.
Watching a business.
Exactly. So my business.
Let's not campaign them.
Saka mkoma Mr. Tafuma musati maenda twakati maita basa ne technology but patoni dzimwe technology dzadautaura plus pane politics dzadautaura futa apa tichazo
politics atine dze conspiracy toda dze chokwadi
but conspiracy dzinenge dzichizobuda chokwadi muchiona kuti inga chokwadi chiripo tanoona nenyaya yekuti kuchachengetwa Tsvangirai mangwana okusora mangwana Tsvangirai vachange vachichengetwa then Tsvangirai vachengetwa tichange tichidzoka zvekurunyara pane nyaya iri papa MDC takangotarisa toona kuti chichaitika but advice yatinopa kune vanhu veMDC ndeyekuti guys hapana nyaya apa ngatingotaurirane tese pamwe chete toba nabhora setimu vamana toda kuwisa ZANU-PF toda kuwisa mukono unonzanu mazuva ano katatu kuvhiji uku tichisumudza tichiti chinja maitiro takati toti viva pane zvataitaura tichiti ZANU-PF must go ashanzi Mugabe must go takuti ZANU-PF must go ndo slogan yakachinja yakatochinja slogan ZANU-PF must go ndo zvakutwa vanhu vese saka nyaya iripo ndeyekuti inzwa Derek aripo ndiripa nevanosapota ZANU nyaya iripo ndeyekuti kana tichiti ZANU-PF must go hazvireve kuti tinowenga kuti ZANU-PF ngaingowengwe ZANU-PF ipati inotoriwo nevanhu vari muZimbabwe vanoisapota avo handiti kasi inewo matsotsi nemhondi nembavha saka isu kana tichiti ZANU-PF must go it's a word iri kumirira kuti takuda sanduko dzehurumende muZimbabwe muno muBritain mune Labour mune Conservative kasi vanhu pane nguva yavanosvika palimit pathreshold kuti nango vari kuita zvakanaka vari kuita zvidi takuda kumboti zvimbochinja vanhu vanototaurirana kuti though vaita vagona kucampaign havagozodii but there is a threshold yekuti Obama anofanwa kungobva nango akaita zvakanaka agodii vanhu vanoti Obama haanga achibvi nokuti constitution yavo yakabva yaita kuti Obama ndatu but hapana kupa constitution amapolitician akangwara haana kuisa kuti a political party inopinda mugovernment for how many terms ndizvere pane constitution here yakabota kuti hanzi a political government government which is formed by a political party should be in a term for 2 terms 3 terms but wangoti it's democracy it's up to the